The elevator opens into a vast underground complex that borders on the bizarre. It's a maze of catwalks and industrial elevators, each intersecting with manufacturing plants and ancient statues. The amount of raw material required to build it is absurd.
Look at the size of those things.
The Goliath machines in the heart of the Hive City are quiet now. Their operators have fled, and the only movement now is a waterfall of sewage flowing across the edges of the piping.
Father.
The keypad in the elevator won't respond. Some measure to prevent the dredges in the lower levels from moving up. Hand me the Vox. Hurry. Hello? Hello, this is Connor Daly. Does anyone hear me? Hello?
Who could have built all of this?
Hello? Hello?
What are those?
As I fumble with the Vox, I look into the subterranean city. Littering the industrial cavern are monuments of the tech priests. It explains why their complex has run rampant with unchecked growth. But now it's quiet, and the Mechanicus would not have left their forges willingly.
What if she makes noise?
All children make noise.
But what if they hear her or smell her?
What would you have us do? Leave her? Not another word. We quietly amble down the steps of the elevator into the industrial puzzle, as we are dwarfed by statues of industry that flank either side of the stairs. The statues are elevated on enormous rock pillars, carved in the likeness of men and women. Their stone hands are interlocked with piety. Their faces, though, are a confusing mess of cybernetics.
Do you know them?
No.
There's an inscription. Dominus Magneticus Comnemus, Transmechanic 5th rank, Father of the Forge.
Father. The Imperium runs on fathers. Stay behind me. Pistol has enough of a charge for a few shots. We need to keep moving and get out of the city. Staying still will only get us killed. We find some of the engines running on their own, their attendants long gone. No signs of struggle or warfare. I try to remember what Imogen would have done in a situation like this.
Hold! I mean you no harm.
Step out into the light. Are you armed?
I am.
Throw out your weapon.
Lower your weapon.
I will when you throw out yours. He flings out a wrench. I said throw out your weapon.
It's there.
Don't screw with me!
If I was heavily armed, do you think I'd be hiding behind here?
Just put your hands up and step out. Slowly. A young man emerges from behind the pillar, covered in soot. His palms are outstretched and raised. They're bandaged and look weathered by the harsh labor of the underhive.
I left my grenades in another satchel.
Keep your hands up!
Father.
A child. You brought a child down here.
Are you a forge worker?
Is that a baby? Oh, you must be from the surface. Unbelievable.
Who are you?
Cross. And you are?
You're a thrall.
Indentured servant.
Where's the rest of the forge?
Don't know. The tech priests unchained us and left.
They just left?
When the creatures appeared.
They've swept over the upper levels.
As above and below, then. What is it?
I'm taking my son out of here.
Out of the Hive City? That's a wise choice. We can travel together.
No.
Why not? Hello? Hello?
Emperor with you, Thrall.
That path doesn't lead anywhere. You have no idea where you're going, do you?
What do you want?
Not to be shot in the face, preferably. I can guide you and the children.
I'm not leaving their lives in the hand of a thrall with those creatures above us.
The organisms can't smell us through the Proparian piping. I've seen it work.
Jatrus, stay close to me.
Is the baby a boy or a girl?
Girl.
I never wanted to be a parent. Too stressful. What are you looking at?
Are you on stims?
What?
Never mind. Just something the lady said.
What lady?
The thrall guides the way, opening a maintenance pipe for us to make our way through. It's dark, the only light coming from weak service lighting.
I don't understand. Why would they let you go if the creatures were in the Underhive? Why wouldn't they take you with them?
No profit or productivity in that, child. We're just material losses.
You said you saw one of them. The creatures. What happened?
Do you see anyone else? It was a slaughter. But that's how I accidentally found out about the pipe.
I didn't realize they'd gotten so deep.
6, 7 months ago?
Months?
Look, we should stop here. There's a molten release in the chamber ahead. We won't be able to cross for a few hours until it vents.
We set down our supplies, and Jatrus tends to the child. With that release comes exhaustion. The thrall crosses his arms and closes his eyes, resting against the inside of the pipe. We follow his lead and try to make ourselves comfortable. Soon enough, my eyes glaze over, and I drift to sleep. The sound of war jolts me awake, but I'm not in the Underhive. I'm in my own bed, at home. Jatrus? I walk outside, and chaos has engulfed the city. I try not to look up, but I can't stop myself. My eyes roll to the sky, and the shadow of my nightmares awaits. It looks back, not with eyes, but with a malignant presence that is alien. It feels like I'm being smothered by a shadow in my mind. It's vivid, not like dreams that play in slow motion. No, this nightmare plays in static. I want to wake up, but I can't. It reaches into my mind, engulfing my senses. I can't fight it. My mind is blinded, and when the light clears, I'm somewhere else, some other world. Alien horrors rampage across the planet's surface. Corpses of another strange alien race lie bloody and broken. Another flash and I'm standing on an Imperial world I've never seen before. The alien beasts here are different in color. They hurl themselves at a mighty fortress, manned by giants in shining gold and red armor.
They strike at their peril. Be bold, bloody, and resolute, brothers!
Look how they move.
Imogen, how are you? What's happening?
They want you to see. There's no denying them their prey. It's just a matter of time.
Imogen, what is this place?
It doesn't matter how deep you go. Their mother has a duty to feed her 1,000 mouths. Her children will find you. There's no escape for you or your kind.
No!
Trouble sleeping?
Bad dream.
Some of the thralls used to have nightmares. The tech priests help them.
How?
Lobotomies.
I look at my boy, his head buried in the blanket as him and the child sleep. If they're dreaming, it doesn't show. I nod and lean back against the pipe. A deep breath fills my lungs as if the drawing in of air will make me strong enough to overcome what I've seen.
Head to Marker Mordia, 403.801.
I think that's you.
Huh?
Lean against the pipe. It's a conductor.
I put my hand against the pipe.
This is Astra Militarum, 404th Armed Cavalry. If anyone inside the Hive City is alive, withdraw to Marker Mordia, 403.801.
What is it saying?
Repeat, if you can hear this, the rally point is outside the walls. Get to us! Marker Mordia, 403.801.
The thrall paces to my side and leans against the pipe, his arms folded. He tries to draw my eyes to his, but I stay focused on the Vox.
All forces withdraw to Marker Mordia, 403.801.
How far is that?
Far.
Can we get to them? Before they leave?
That's implying anyone cares about us.
It's the Imperial Guard. Their job is to protect us. It's their duty.
Don't dare to hope.
We need to get moving.
This way.
The thrall leads the way through the tunnels, mud and feces caking our boots as we stomp through. We only pause to draw water from the condensation of the upper pipes, or when our companion palms half-eaten canisters from the sludge. I refuse to take any risks. I give my boy the rations left over from the cathedral.
That baby doesn't speak. Is it all right?
She's fine.
But does she respond to sounds?
Of course she does.
So, if I yelled at her, she'd respond.
Why would you yell at her?
Maybe not at her. If there was something behind her. Or you.
My skin crawls, and I resist the urge to look over my shoulder. I won't give him the satisfaction. I'd rather we stay quiet, and not test your theory.
But we should rest here.
No, we need to keep walking.
I can't.
Why not? The thrall points to his feet. They're bare, unprotected, and coated in brown and black sludge. Fine, 1 hour.
Hello? Is anyone there? We're requesting emergency pickup. Over. Mom? Are you there? Mom, can you hear us? Dad and I...
Hey, that's enough for now. Okay?
What if she can hear us?
Those don't reach into the void.
If you pray, maybe she'll hear you.
Thank you.
Well, being that she's with the Emperor now.
Not helpful.
What the man said about Mother. Do you think she's still up there?
You know her, she's a fighter.
Father, she's getting heavy.
Alright, hand her to me. The baby sits in my lap. Its eyes are wide and unblinking. It scans my face. An innocent, strange little one. Hello? Can you hear us?
Mordia what? Repeat. Over. Proceed to tunnel 452. Command, please repeat directions.
That's Mag!
Hello, can you hear us? Mag! Hello?
This box is terrible. Is there anything you can do to improve it? Affirmative, I'll try. Unit 22, do you copy? Copy, Command. Head down tunnel 452. You'll find an escape veil on the north side.
The guardsmen are down here with us.
Tunnel secure. All right. Let's continue down this way before... Contact!
Mag!
Hostiles spotted. Tunnel is full of them. They're coming out of the walls! Fall back. That way. Unit 22, report your location. We're falling back. Command, get us a way out! Retreat to Canopy 7. Rear spacer 40 meters.
We huddle around the Vox, listening to the sounds of the battle.
Here! Get over here before... contact! Command! We have hostiles! Canopy 7 reads us clear. Are you reading that Auspex right? We just walked into a nest. They're waiting for us at each turn. Hold position. We'll try to clear up the interference. Hold? There's not fecking interference! It's like they're listening in on fecking comms!
Hello? Mag! The Thrall and I exchange another look.
Let's turn that off. You might scare the children.
Hello?
Quiet. What was that? The intersection of the pipe is empty. You are certain they can't smell us.
If they're outside the pipe, I never said what might happen if they were in it.
Quickly, quietly. Our pace quickens as we rush through the pipe. Around it we can hear the hollow crackling and thumping of movement outside. This way!
Wait!
A trio of hands pull their way around the corner before us. Stumbling from the shadows is a hulking abomination. Its face is split into two. Both pairs of eyes roll into their skulls before locking on us.
Father?
Run! It shambles into the vent, dragging a metal piston wrapped in rockcrete. It swings the weapon wildly as it thunders behind us. Run, Jatrus! Door! We dodge into a retaining canister, and we grab a bulkhead door behind us. We close it, and the latch thunders shut as... All right. Which is the way out?
Back through the bulkhead.
What?
You chose this way! It'll wait.
Thrones.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for listening to this production of However Small, However Hidden. This fan-made audio drama is part of an anthology series put on by Cold Open Stories, and what we're doing could be called community theater set in the 41st millennium. On our website you'll find unofficial stories set in the universe of Warhammer 40,000. These include short stories, fast fiction contests, and audio dramas where you, the listener, audition to play the parts. It's a great way to build community and share stories worth telling. Now, all levels of experience are welcomed, and these are fan productions, so whether you're a writer, an actor, or a family trapped deep underground, check us out on coldopenstories.com or on social media for the latest release. However Small, However Hidden was written by Colin DeGraff and Stephen Rhodes. It was directed by Colin DeGraff, with music composed by Robert Renato Hack. This story includes the voice talents of John Waters, Mike Dent, Hannah Helwig, Matt DeChutenier, Kennedy Ray, Josh Jones, Kyle Stroud, Alex Ross, Joshua Manning, Thomas Adkin, and Nick Yuen. Additional voices by Aubrey Poppleton, Daniel Santoy, Devin Dixon, Nina Nikolic, Elizabeth Plant, and Andrew Main. Now I'll let you go with one more thing. You know Patreon? We don't have one, and we don't want one. The best way that you can help us isn't by donating, but by sharing our stories in your network. Without a cast, none of this is possible. So please spread the signal and consider auditioning or writing for our next story.